Alright guys, Todd Anderson here along with BBD for Game 1 of our Affinity versus Rug Delver match for Modern. Brian won the die roll again, even though he likes to complain that he loses a lot.
Still probably lost more than I won.
But yeah, so Brian's going to be on the play this game, and how's your hand?
I'm probably going to ship this one back. It's pretty slow and doesn't have any like early plays, and I'm missing a color of mana. So
Sweet, sweet. Well, mine is the nut.
Alright. I would have drawn mono lands. Probably not gotten there.
Alright, so what we're going to be doing this game is playing these 5 permanents on turn 1, because that's how Affinity works. And then on turn 2, probably casting one of these and then doing that. But we'll see. Maybe our draw steps will yield us something even better to do.
Yeah, so hopefully our hand is a little bit better than our first play of the game being a naked turn 2 Snapcaster Mage.
So for those of you who didn't watch last week, Brian thoroughly annihilated me 4-1, and so I vowed to make him pay this week. So yeah. I'm going to try my best to just clean sweep him 5-0 as fast as humanly possible, put him out of his misery. So.
Yeah, Todd's a little out for blood in this one.
It's okay, though. It's just fake blood.
Yeah, it's fake blood, so. We're going to keep this. Go.
Alright, we're going to start with an Inkmoth Nexus.
Okay.
I'm going to cast a Springleaf Drum.
Resolves.
I'm going to cast a Mox Opal.
Resolves.
I'm going to cast an Ornithopter.
Resolves.
Alright, we're going to tap the Mox Opal for mana.
Okay.
Tap that for mana.
Okay.
Well, let's see. Let's see, that's already tapped. I have 3 artifacts in play. I'm going to attempt another Ornithopter.
Okay.
I'm going to cast a Thoughtcast. Change my play a little bit this turn, but.
Yep.
Draw 2. We're going to attempt to cast a Signal Pest.
Yep.
And go. So instead of playing 5 permanents that turn, we played 6. Thanks, Springleaf Drum.
Wow, that's exciting for. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to crack the Scalding Tarn. I'm going to get a basic mountain to preserve my life total a bit.
Bolt Signal Pest.
Yep. I'm going to Lightning Bolt that Signal Pest.
And he's dead. As soon as you show me the bolt.
Show me the Carfax.
That old Carfax, man. That guy gets me every time.
Yeah, he does. Try to sell my used car all the time. Just keep showing up and screwing me over.
I can't help that I blew the radiator out.
Yeah. Alright.
Show me the Cardfax.
That card actually probably will be pretty good for us.
No.
We'll say go.
Alright, so I'm kind of assuming that he has like a Spell Snare in hand or something. I'm not sure how I can play around it though. So we can't play around Spell Pierce though, so what I'm going to do is attempt a Cranial Plating.
Yeah, we can't let that card resolve or we lose the game. So we're going to sack Misty Rainforest, get an Island, and cast a Mana Leak.
Mana Leak? Okay. I guess I could have waited one more turn. Might have been a mistake. Alright. I'll cast a Thoughtcast.
Yep. Mono Thoughtcast.
Cast a Thoughtcast.
Oh.
Go. Luckily I'm not doing anything.
So we drew this. Kind of want to just jam this though. If he has another Cranial Plating, we probably are in a bit of trouble. But I want to get this active as soon as possible. So I'm gonna go to 18 and play the Dolphin Shackles.
Sure. So bang.
And say go.
Alright, now Shackles affects only power, right? Or checks only power, not toughness?
It checks power, yep.
Okay, sweet. So plating would be nice.
So if he puts a plating on something, we can't steal the thing with the plating. Wow. Okay.
Well, I didn't draw plating, so now I'm going to lose. Thanks to you, I drew all the lands. It's all your fault, Brian. It's all your fault.
I'll take 4.
Play a Memnite. Play Dark Soul Citadel. I'm sorry, I'm going to play Flame Bomb Nexus, not Dark Soul Citadel. We're going to activate the Inkmoth Nexus.
Sure.
And then we're going to use Blinkmoth to pump it and hit you for 2 poison.
Okay. So I'm at 18 and 2 poison.
And go. All these manas and do nothings. Because you had all the answers. Salty Anderson.
So, we're going to cast Serum Visions.
Sure.
So, draw wasn't what we were looking for.
These aren't the droids.
Those are not the droids I'm looking for. So I do like all these cards, though. Or I do like this card. So basically we can either use Shackles this turn, which I don't think really does a whole lot for us. So I think I'd rather just jam this. So we'll put this on the bottom and put this on top. And what we have to do is we have to Thought Scour Todd. And then draw this.
Rats.
And then we'll play Grim-Lavamancer.
Sure.
So, we're done.
Come on, top deck. Rats. Alright, well, not a whole lot going on, but I can't really suffer that Grim-Lavamancer to live. So I think I'm going to kill it.
Alright.
Play a Darksteel Citadel. Activate these. Hit you for 2 regular damage and 1 poison damage.
So I'm at 3 and 16.
And I'll be done. I could have hit him for another 2 poison, but since he has the Shackles, I don't think I'm going to be able to kill him very easily with the Inkmoth Nexus. If it ever becomes a problem, he can just make sure he steals that with Vidalcan Shackles. So
I'll say go.
Alright, so he's just going to activate Shackles here. So I need to force him pre-combat to activate the Shackles. So we're going to activate these 2 and then move to combat and see what he does.
I am actually just going to let Todd go to combat.
Okay, so we're going to attack with all 5 guys. We don't want to give him the chance to steal Northopter to block, so.
Right, yep. I'm going to play Vendilion Click.
Okay, choosing, it resolves, choose targets.
I'm going to target myself.
Alright, before that resolves, I'm going to Galvanic Blast the Vendilion Click as well.
Alright, so Click's going to die. I'm going to put Vidalcan Shackles on the bottom.
Sure.
I don't think we need 2 Shackles, so. Alright, and we're taking the same amount as last turn.
Yep, so down to 14 and up to 4 poison.
Right.
And second main, we will play Signal Pest. And be done.
Signal Pest could be an issue. Playing Islands. I don't really want to steal his Signal Pest because I want to start trading stuff off, and he has all flyers, so I think I actually have to just pass the turn here.
Draw. Alright. So, the trick here is that if I activate one of my Inkmoth or Blinkmoth Nexus before I declare my attack step, then he can steal it. Even if I tap it, he's going to be able to use it as a blocker next turn. But if I just say declare attacks and he doesn't activate the Shackles, I get to turn on my guy sideways. He doesn't get to steal a creature to be able to block. And if he does it before I declare attacks and steals a guy to be able to block, I can activate both my Nexus and then attack. So I'm going to just pass priority here, moving to my combat.
Alright, so basically, yeah, what Todd just said. If I don't do anything here, he just attacks, and I'm going to take...
You only take 4.
I take 4.
And you can actually steal like the Mimnite to only take 2.
Yeah.
But then you can, and then just give it back to me next turn if you want to.
So I would basically take 2 by doing that, or I can steal Signal Pest now, in which case he would activate his 2 Nexuses, and I would take the same amount of damage.
Right.
So I'm actually just going to let this happen.
Okay, so we're going to hit you for, or attack for 4.
Okay, I'm going to steal the Memnite.
Sure. So you
And
take 2.
Yeah, I'll take 2.
Down
I'm
to
at
12.
Well, I still have it, yeah.
Sure. And go.
Alright, we're gonna untap the Doctor Shackles, so we lose control of this.
Sure.
Does he stay tapped or is
it untaps?
Okay.
Actually, no, it stays tapped because you. I actually have no idea.
Yeah, I actually don't know.
I'll just leave it tapped. I don't care.
I don't know if
it's
it
not going to
matters,
be
but-
relevant this game. We'll go get our level 4. No, we don't have any level 4. So we'll go get a level 3 judge if we need to.
Kind of wish I had the second Shackles, to be honest. But
Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised you shuffled it away. Like,
yeah, I mean, I just felt like, yeah, it wasn't going to be that great, but I guess it would be, so.
all right. All right, so hypothetically, let's say I activate both of my Nexi and attack, or declare attacks. More than likely, he's going to steal the Blink Moth because he can pump it. Although, no, he can't pump it this turn because it'll have Summoning Sickness when he steals it. I can also tap it after he steals it and still deal a bunch of damage. So I think I was actually incorrect last turn, and I should have just activated these, even though it gives him one. He won't be able to block until the next turn, and he'll be taking 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 2, 3, 4, and 2 poison. So I guess I was probably wrong. I'm going to go ahead and activate both these.
Okay.
And I'm going to declare my attack step.
Alright. I'm going to steal the Signal Pest.
Alright, Signal Pest stolen. And then I'm actually going to just attack with the Ink Moth Nexus, and then I'm going to pump it with the Blink Moth Nexus.
Okay.
Deal you 2 poison down to 6. And then I'm going to play another Ink Moth Nexus and be done.
Alright, so I will let him take his Signal Pest back.
Tricky Vidalcan Shackles.
And
I'm doing pretty good for drawing a bunch of 0/0s.
yeah. Go.
Sometimes that's what this deck does, though. So having to use my 2 Galvanic Blasts was a little unfortunate, but alright, I will play a Springleaf Drum.
Sure.
I will activate I'll activate all 3 of my Nexi.
Okay.
And I will move to combat.
So I have to steal something pre-combat here. Kind of want to steal one of the Nexuses. Since he is like threatening a lot of poison damage here. If I steal a Signal Pest, he can hit me for 3 poison. If I steal one of the Nexuses, he can do 3 poison as well with the Blink Moth. But I think that's better for me. I'm less worried about actual damage at this point because
I mean, you're still at 12.
I'm still at 12, yeah.
Right.
So I'm going to go ahead and try to steal one of your Ink Moth Nexuses.
Alright, I will tap it for a mana.
Okay.
And yep, that just happens.
Okay.
Move to combat.
Sure.
Alright, trigger Signal Pest.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cast this Snapcaster Mage and choose Lightning Bolt.
Sure.
I'm going to block the Memnite, and I'm going to bolt your, I think I have to bolt your Ink Moth Nexus here.
Sure. Okay, so you're going to be taking 2, 3, 4 damage.
4 damage.
And so puts you to 8
Yep.
with 6 poison. Memnite dies. That's unfortunate. And I'll just be done.
Alright, so how does this work with Nexus?
It turns back into a land, but you still control it.
Okay, I think I'm just going to keep this Nexus.
Sure.
So.
Unfortunately, now giving him that Nexus is a little bad for us because he can block and kill Signal Pest, and then after it dies, he gets to steal something else. But he is at 8, so we can maybe just peel something to hurt him pretty badly, but I'll attempt a Memnite.
Okay.
I will activate Blink Moth Nexus.
Okay.
I will move to attacks. Can't attack with a Memnite, but
So I think we just lightning bolt the signal pest.
Sure. And I think it would be ill-advised to attack here. We would just trade Blink Moth, Rank Moth, and then he could untap Shackles and steal my only other guy, so we will just pass the turn.
Alright, and I will keep the Shackles taps. Go.
This game's not going nearly how I wanted it to.
Enter your draw step.
I have a Blink Moth Nexus and a Mox Opal. So.
You can keep them both.
Really? That's so generous of you. I will play Blink Moth Nexus.
Probably should have targeted myself with that, but
Sure. I will activate a Blink Moth Nexus.
okay.
I will attack with a Blink Moth Nexus and Midnight.
Alright. We will activate Ink Moth Nexus
Sure.
and block your let's see, so you could pump the Blink Moth, but then it stays around but it doesn't do anything, or I could block it with Vendilion Click. Block your Memnite with the Ink Moth. I think I'll do this. I think I'll block like this.
Sure. Okay, sure. Da-da. And say go. Now I really just need to top deck a Cranial Plating to kill him. Now we've cleared the way. Sure.
Say go.
I'll attempt Cranial Plating. I mean, you probably have Spell Snare at this point.
Yeah, start.
Your turn.
Yeah, extra slow. Delver does not transform, and so we'll pass.
Don't think I should actually play this. I'm just gonna pass turn.
Alright. Trans.
Sure.
So we'll draw it and attack.
I'm down to 17.
Okay.
Done.
Yep.
Play a Vault Scourge.
Sure.
Play a Steel Overseer.
Well, we can't let the Steel Overseer. Actually, we can, because we can steal it.
Mm-hmm.
But if we steal it, then we have to basically deal with it all game. On the other hand, would prefer to steal one of his other creatures. So I think we're going to Snapcaster Spell Snare.
Your turn.
Guess I will take your Vault Scourge as well.
Okay.
Actually, no, because then you can activate your Blink Moth and pump to kill Insectile Apparition. I guess you can keep. Yeah, I guess you can keep it. I'll keep
Sure.
my thing untapped. And yeah, I'll send both.
Fuck here, take 3.
Okay, so you take 2.
Yep, I'm at 15.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Go.
I just dropped a card. I called it.
12.
Go.
Go. Activate.
I will Shackles it.
Iron Response. Activate.
Okay.
Pump it.
Go ahead and bolt it.
Sure. Take 3 down to 9.
Okay. Go.
Go.
I guess I should probably use this in turn.
Good.
Yep.
Six.
Go ahead.
Overseer.
Yep. Yeah. Actually, no. Let's see. Probably should say no to this. It's manly good. Manly good again.
Typhoon.
6.
Go. Ball.
Alright, bolt, snap bolt.
That was frustrating.
Yeah.
Did you have a way to deal with the cranial plating on turn 1?
No.
Yeah, my original plan was to plating on 1, but I didn't want to run into Spell Snare.
Mm-hmm.
And was hoping you would just like cast Tarmogoyf on turn 2 or something. And instead, I didn't get to resolve it, and then I got destroyed.
Yeah,
So,
manly. Yeah.
that's frustrating. Alright, I'll be on the play. No sideboarding just yet. It's always frustrating to like die with a Mox Opal in your hand.
Yeah.
Or, like, you know, 2. But I mean, that's kind of how the deck works sometimes. I mean, I got to draw 4 extra cards in the first like 3 turns, and then just kind of flood it out. But I mean, the deck does play like 24 mana sources and a bunch of do nothing creatures. So really,
Right.
I mean, even if I had gotten an etched champion, like you would have been able to Shackles it. So
Yeah, Shackles is really good against S champion.
yeah. Okay. If I'd been on the play of that game, I think you definitely would have been dead.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Turn 1,
Plating.
a bunch of
is-
guys plating is just insane.
Yeah, I just can't. I don't think I can beat that. Like.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
plating is just so ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
it's like plating or bust a lot of times.
Yeah, sometimes. That's one of the reasons why a lot of the older versions played a bunch of Steel Shapers gifts, to just have more virtual copies. But
Yeah.
I don't like playing Steel Shapers gift unless you have a couple different things to go get.
Yeah, otherwise, yeah.
I mean, you could just get cranial plating flooded and all your guys die, and then you just look like an idiot. But you could also draw 14 lands, 7 0-drops, and still look like an idiot.
Yeah, I think that I'm fine with that.
So I have the mulligan in this hand. It's 5 lands, none of which are actual artifact lands, and 2 etched champions that are just going to die. It's a little too slow, and even though its champions are very good in this matchup, I can't keep it because it's just not doing anything.
I'm gonna keep this hand. It's a pretty good hand. Like, has early action, and then has reasonable like cards for later in the game. So.
Going down to 6. I will keep this one against better judgment, but don't think I can mulligan. Signal Pest, Ornithopter, go.
We'll just play Delver.
Sure. And that was awesome. Cranial plating. Attack for 1. Go.
Alright, 19.
Your turn.
Did not flip or Delver. Stern Visions.
Sure.
We want this.
One top, one bottom.
Yeah, we do want this.
Okay. So that one's more than likely going to be flipping Delver. Plays a fetch land. I think that'll be good for me because if he's trying to bolt my guy, he's probably losing his ability to flip Delver, so. Sure. 19.
Go ahead.
Attempt a Mimnite.
Okay.
Equip. Ornithopter. Attack with both these. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So 5.
And then +1 is 6. Right.
Okay.
Yep.
So 13.
And I will Galvanic Blast the door.
Spell push that.
Sure. Go.
Alright.
I could have made him do it on his turn, but he's already shown me Mana Leak, so. And I'm kind of under the impression he doesn't have a red mana source here, but I could just be wrong. Like, I felt like if he, I guess, no, he left the Burst Lightning on top, so he could very easily have one.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Or draw one off the Searing Visions, so.
I don't think we want either of these cards, so.
Birdem.
Yep. I actually made a mistake right there, which comes from unfamiliarity with the format, but should always crack a fetch before you.
Not always, but. I mean,
Generally before you Searing Visions, in case you want to keep cards.
Sure.
So, yeah, we'll go ahead and send.
16.
And, yep, it's you.
Tick.
Okay, I will crack this.
Sure.
12.
Go down to 12 from the fetch. I assume Burst Lightning on the Ornithopter.
Yeah, I think I have to get.
Stomping Ground.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're going to take 2 more from Stomping Ground down to 10.
Yep. And then 2 from Midnight.
Then 2 from Midnight.
Down to 8. Yep.
Your turn. I do not necessarily agree with your attack last turn, but.
Yeah, I guess I could kill the Signal Pest if I hold back.
Yep. Or just prevent you from attacking. Like, you're trading 3 damage for 2.
So I'm at 10, you're at 16?
You're at 8. Because you took 2 from the Midnight
yeah,
and
I
2
took
from the Stomping Ground.
Yeah, and you're at 16 though, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Let's cast this.
Sure.
Say go.
Equip.
Mm-hmm.
Equip.
Mm-hmm.
Declare attacks.
Mm-hmm. Let's block this and Burst Lightning this.
EP. And I will be done.
Alright. And done.
Cards in hand.
3.
Go. Stupid Vidalcan Shackles. Ruining my day.
I'm at 8 right now.
Yep.
So I guess I'm dead to double Galvanic Blast anyway.
Sure.
So we'll then just go to 6.
Alright, so now he's got Cryptic Command mana,
Yep.
which is bad. But, so go.
Your turn. Going to bounce your Blink Moth and draw a card.
Sure.
Certain visions.
Sure.
Actually, yeah. And go ahead. Go ahead and mana leak it. Okay.
Go.
I'll steal the Shackles. Scour myself.
Sure.
Sure. Good.
Can I get a mana source that's not a Springleaf Drum? Go.
I'll go to 5. You have Artifact Instant.
And creature.
So,
Artifact, instant, creature, sorcery.
land, so 5. So I'm at 5 and you're at 16. Is that a true statement?
Yep.
Boom.
11.
Go.
Yep.
Deprive.
Go.
That's not.
5.
Go.
This is insanely frustrating. I have 3 Edge Champions in hand like the whole game.
Yeah. Figured as much.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to move to boarding real quick. In this matchup, I kind of want Whip Flare just to have more answers to Delver. I would obviously much rather have it against the Geist of Saint Trap version, but it doesn't kill Tarmogoyf, which is kind of a problem. I'm almost definitely bringing the 2 Ancient Grudge because his stupid Vidalcan Shackles are just outrageously annoying. He's bringing 3 Grudges. I'm considering Spell Pierce as well. I think that's all I really want against him, though. So
I'm definitely bringing 3 Grudges, and these other cards are like considerations. Not sure on Fire Spout if it's worth it. Like a lot of his creature power is in lands, Ink Moth and Blink Moth. So Fire Spout does lose a little luster. Plus Etch Champion doesn't really die to it.
I think it's fine, though. I think it's good enough.
Needle is also a little sketchy, but I like it for cranial plating. So, and it also can hit like the guy that taps to put counters on all your guys, or like something like that if needed. So.
Yeah, like
or a Nexus as well.
Needle and cranial plating will be really, really bad for me unless I draw my Ancient Grudge. So.
Yeah. As for cards I want to side out, like some of these conditional counters, I'm not a huge fan of.
I'm looking at actually siding out Galvanic Blast. I'm not sure how powerful it is against you. Like, I think it's much better against the combo decks because you're just trying like to force through like the last points as fast as possible. But against you, like I feel like you're gonna be grinding me a little bit more. And even though Galvanic Blast can like kill a Delver, go to the Dome, I think I'm definitely the aggro deck, and I don't think the aggro deck really wants to have too many removal spells. But I could just be wrong.
Yeah, I mean like. It doesn't seem great against me, but it's not like terrible either. So
yeah, I think I'd rather have Thoughtcast to just try to draw more gas.
So I feel like I want to side these 5 out because they're all like Cryptic's good, but it's very slow. Spell Pierce is like a little hit or miss. Deprive's really not that great.
Yeah.
I was able to get value out of it last game just simply because the game went on.
Any
really
counter
well.
spell would have been.
Yeah, any counter spell
like
would have been.
Mana Leak would have been just as good.
Yeah, Mana Leak would have been just as good. Mana Leak's another card I want to consider cutting. Like, I don't know if I want to cut all my counters. I definitely want to keep Spell Snare.
You need ways to kill Etch Champion, or else you're just going to lose to it.
Right.
So. Like, I think Mana Leak's fine, but I agree cutting Deprive is bad. You can't really afford to, like, bounce a land. Spell Pierce probably isn't good enough, but,
like, I want to keep stuff like Thought Scour for sure, because especially with Grudge,
right.
Yeah, I want to be able to hit those.
Value Town.
I don't want to cut any of my creatures, although maybe Vendilion clicks. I think Vendilion clicks fine, though. Yeah.
Creatures that fly are good, I think. I actually don't think Tarmogoyf is that good in this matchup. Like, he's fine, but if I get Edge Champion,
He just
he can't attack or block.
Yeah.
So, like, he doesn't block any of the flyers or Edge Champion. Like, he's really only blocking Mem Knights, so.
I don't know if I want to. Like, I want to maybe go with 2 Huntmasters at first. I don't want to get Huntmaster flooded, especially because it costs 4. So I think I want to bring like go with these 7 and then 5, and yeah, I might try cutting like 1 Goyf, 1 Leak. We'll go with this and see what we like and don't like for the other games. So.
Okay. All right, we'll be back for game 3. I'll be on the play again, since I can't really win one. Been on the play a lot today.
Yeah.
All right. What time is it, Justin?
It is 5:43.
Okay. Should be done. Probably just play 4 games. I don't know. We'll see how fast I beat you this game. Or not. My confidence went, wow.
Yeah. Beauty of Dolphin Shackles.
Screw that card, man. I hate that card. I've always hated that card.
And I hate playing against that card so much. It's just.
Alright, so I'm going to be on the play this game. My hand's a little slow, but I think I have to keep it. Although it's a little dangerous. If he has a way to kill my guy on turn 2, it's going to be kind of bad for me. But I could just not play anything. I don't know, maybe I'll draw something to go along with it, but I'll keep.
I'm going to keep his hand too.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, so he plays nothing, so we're just going to jam Serum Visions here.
Sure.
Draw, and let's see what we are looking at. Alright, so, I don't think we want this, since we're already on that plan, so, but I'm fine with drawing this, just to give us more action, so I think we're going to put this on top and put this on the bottom.
Okay.
Good.
Go.
Alright. Well, that guy has to die, so he gets pretty out of control.
When you kill the Steel Overseer, you have my permission to die.
Alright, so these are all awesome. We want to keep all these. Yeah, we'll just keep them both. And Mountain Bolts.
Sure.
Go ahead. Sure.
Go. I have a feeling a Snapcaster Mage is in my foreseeable future. But we've gotten a little lucky this game, so I can't really complain too much.
So, I really want to keep that card that's on top of my deck, but I actually think it slows us down a little too much to do so, because we want to cast 2 spells this turn. So, we're going to play this.
Goyf Bolt.
And going to go ahead and Ancient Grudge, Steel Overseer. I'm going to sack this for a Steam Vents.
Alright, put you down to 17.
If I can find it in here. And cast a Grim Lavamancer.
That's real bad. Sure.
And we're done.
Not really sure how to fight through this. I feel like I kind of just have to let my Edge Champion die, which sucks. This is real bad.
Kind of got a very strong situated board here with Lavamancer and Grudge and so forth. So.
Yeah, it's always hard for this deck to beat a Grim Lavamancer, but I'll just play Bolt Scourge and pass turn, I guess.
Okay.
If I play these two out, he just kills both of them, and then this dies too, so...
I want to start using Grim Lavamancer like every turn, so we want to leave mana open for that. I'm just going to cast Doctor Shackles.
Sure.
And, yeah, I'm say go. I don't think there's any reason to use it at this point. Maybe like turns on like an Opal or something.
Turns on Thoughtcast.
Sure.
Attack.
Good.
Sure.
Get rid of Visions and Skull Turn.
Your turn.
Alright, so go ahead and crack this, go to 16.
Just remind me to never play a deck ever again that doesn't just like play the control role. It's so gross.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Goyf and be done, I think, after that.
Sure.
Yeah, we're done after that. Yep.
Go.
You're at 18?
I am.
I think since we're like ahead on the board here, I'm just gonna get aggressive. So, this may be bad, but I'm gonna Snapcaster Bolt you.
Okay. 15. I don't think that's that bad. That does get rid of your... Oh, no, you have grudges.
There's grudge still in there, yeah.
Sure. So, sorcery, instant, land, artifact, creature. So 5/6. You're hitting me for 7. Plus, you have the Lavamancer activation.
So he's a 5/6. So this is 7.
8. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can't win.
Yeah,
So.
we'll send.
Yep.
And go. Do you have all the manlands?
Sure. M9.
Sure.
Signal Pass.
Sure.
Cranial Plating.
Sure.
Oh, that was stupid. Nah, I'm gonna take this back.
That's
Sorry.
fine.
Take C's back. C. Well, I guess it doesn't matter that much. 2, 3. I'm gonna do. And that's champion instead.
Okay.
And go.
Alright, so end of our turn. End of the turn here, we're going to steal the S champion.
Yep.
We're going to grudge. We're going to flashback grudge on the. Actually, are we going to flash?
Don't think it matters.
Yeah, I don't think it matters either. We'll hit the signal test. We'll lava mint. Oh, night.
Yep. So now if the black Goyf take 5.
And then I have 2 bolts. I assume that's yeah.
This is embarrassing.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
No,
This
this
is...
deck actually, I thought this matchup would be very. I thought it'd be close. I thought you'd probably have a slight edge, but
I thought so too. I don't
kind
know.
of surprised at how it's gone so far.
Just getting grinded out. You know, my edge champions are never turned on, which kind of sucks.
Right.
And
Shackles has just been a beating, and
yeah, I mean, I can't beat Shackles every game. Like, that card is pretty nutter butters against me.
yep.
Like, I'm relying very heavily on edge champion doing solid work, but he's just not doing anything. So currently 0-3 with Affinity. So we're gonna play probably just one more game and hope that I win. And if not, then we'll just chalk it up to Todd having a bad day.
Yeah, Todd woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Got a fortune cookie, had no fortune inside.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right? Like, we went ate Chinese earlier, and I just had no fortune in my fortune cookie, and I was just so mad. Because I don't actually open my fortune cookies very often, because I eat there a lot. I just don't really
Yeah.
care. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
And then, of course...
The time you do. Yeah. No fortune basically means you will lose the playtest video. Bad luck.
Oh, well.
Bad luck, Todd.
Bad luck, Brian. Turning it around.
Yeah.
Real meme.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to be on the play. No mulligans, not draw. No mulligans, not draw. I very easily could have mulliganed that hand. It was very slow, but with the way your hand was set up, a fast hand wouldn't have done anything either. It was just very removal heavy.
I basically just had the nut. Like, yeah.
I mean, it was very good.
Yeah.
I will keep my hand.
I would definitely keep this hand if I had a red source, but as I have all green and blue and then burst, I can't keep it. So
Okay. Red on top.
Nah.
The problem is though, like even if you draw another land, you're drawing up to your fifth land, which you
exactly.
don't. Yeah. I mean, it's not even that good.
I needed one of those lands to be, you know, red producing, and that would have been like a strong keep. Yeah. I mean, not amazing, but it would have gotten the job done probably.
I'm gonna go ahead and play my first turn if you don't mind.
That's fine.
We'll wait, but
Yeah. What if I have?
I'm so excited to play this hand.
What if I have a gut shot, man?
I have no lands, but my hand is very good.
Opal, Springleaf.
Yeah, actually.
Opal. It's got to be it's Ornithopter, Memnite, Opal, Springleaf Drum, Galvanic Blast.
Oh, you were so close.
Signal Pest is probably the last card there, and then all right, we're off.
You were so close. You picked 4 in a row. That was
Yeah.
nice. I mean, it's kind of hard not to.
It's kind of hard not to know what it is. Yeah.
When I say no land,
All right.
it's a good one. Put a little pep back in my step.
Keep.
Okay. Going to 18, but I'll order these in the correct order. Play these creatures, play Mox Opal, place point Springleaf Drum, tap it.
Play Volt Scourge. All right, so you're at 18.
Yep.
All right.
Go. Playing Zoo!
Playing Ornithopter. All right. I guess we will. Serum Visions. Draw this.
Long ago, I promised myself I would never again play with an Ornithopter in my deck, and I never did that. So,
feeling we're about to get plated.
all right, tag you for 2, 18, and I go up for 1 from the Volt Scourge.
So you're at 19.
Yeah, your turn.
Ugh.
16.
16. And go.
So he's obviously got a burn spell. There's no reason for me to do anything silly here. I mean, if I quit plating, he's just going to kill my guy. I don't really know if I should, so we're just going to attack for 2.
I'll just take it.
So 14 to 20?
Yep.
And then I will play another cranial plating.
Sure.
Go.
And a turn grudge one of the platings.
Sure. Well, that's unfortunate.
And
Misty Rain.
actually, we'll just go with this.
Alright, 12.
We are killing ourselves with our lands here, but it's the price you pay. Yeah,
Done.
I'm done. Yep.
Alright, so he's almost definitely just killing plating, so we're just going to attack with these 2 guys, I guess.
I'm gonna go ahead and bolt the Bolt Scourge.
He did.
Maybe a little greedy. Take 1, 11. I don't think I can keep taking 2 forever, so. Another Volt
Paying
Scourge.
no life, because I don't gotta.
Okay, that's
Go.
fine. Let's go ahead and Thought Scour ourselves.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah, get them out of here.
that's gross. Grudge the plating.
Go. This game feels eerily similar to another game that I played recently against you, and by that I mean last game, where I drew all these Edge Champions and not enough mana to cast them.
So we want to basically just bury him here.
No! Fire
So,
Spell? Yeah, Fire Spell, we're done. We're done here, boys.
He may have a second. How many cards do you have? 2? He has a second Opal, but I'm gonna grudge your Opal and flash it back on Springleaf Drum.
Hate you so much.
Go.
Oh, cool. We drew the land now. 9
9.
to 21.
Yep.
Go. This is my frowny face. pretty easy to win when I never can cast Edge Champion. Just like literally haven't been able to cast it.
I want these cards, but at the same time I don't. I think we'll put this on the bottom, put this on the top.
Cool.
And play this and say go.
What I need is an Ancient Tomb.
Snap, choose bolts, block bolts. Ooh. Did not see that coming.
Alright, so you take 1 down to 8, I go 22. Obviously, go. Doesn't matter. Goif, goif. Goif, goif. Sure.
And go.
1 card in.
Yep.
Attack.
7.
7 to 23.
Yep.
Go.
6.
Shouldn't you wait to look at the top card to see if you want to draw it or not?
Yeah. Actually, that's a good one. I'm gonna do that if that's okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you flip and you want to keep it.
And I would like to, yes, draw that card.
I assume he's the 5 again. Creature, instant, artifact, sorcery. Is there a land? Ooh, now you can crack it.
Yeah, I'll crack it now.
Alright, 6. Alright, so take 8 down to 18. I'm sorry, 8 down to 15.
See, I want to get Stomping Grounds, I think. Yeah.
Sure.
And yeah, it's you.
You know what's hilarious? Cast
I will
the-
respond by bolting the guy.
Your turn, buddy.
What do you at 15?
I sure am. I need to draw a dark. No, we're done here, boys. All right. Well, got 04'd. And yeah. So I think we're gonna pause for a second while I compose myself, and we'll be back in just a few minutes with the conclusion.
Okay.